nice car. What's the retail on one of those?
More than you can afford, pal. Mazda BT-50. See that? 3-liter turbo diesel. Oh, you want to race? You want to race? Guess what? It ain't 2JZ no shit. It's 2JZ ain't got shit. Yeah, nah, this suit ain't got shit. It ain't beating a Supra, but it's gonna get us closer to that Lambo. That Ferrari and R35 GTR. Let's go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my Fast and Furious skit. I came up with that all on my own. Let me know what you think of my acting skills. Yeah, probably not going to be in any films anytime soon. But here we have it, the Mazda BT-50. So I managed to get a pretty good deal on this ute. A guy from Facebook seen my advert and he messaged me saying he wanted to get rid of it as soon as possible. So he brought it down to Kowhara where I live, and he said he wanted $8 grand for it. I took it for a test drive. It ran fine and it drove well. It's a good solid ute, but me being me, you know, I always want to try and get a good deal. I'll tell you the price in a second, but yeah, on the inside, yeah, it definitely needed a bit of a groom. It was pretty dirty on the inside. It's done 223,000 kilometers, which isn't too bad for a Mazda BT-50. These utes will go for a long time, and it is a 4-wheel drive, so it is worth more than the 2-wheel drive. Now, it is only a 2-door, and it is an extra cab, so it does have seats in the back with this little door that you can open here, but it's not worth as much as a 4-door. So, but with the extra cab, obviously you can still put people in the back, so it is still a good ute and has that option there. Now for the wheels, it does have aftermarket wheels, 15-inch rims with tires. One of them needed replacing. It was really bad wear on the inside. Now it's got these nice flares, but these definitely need a bit of a touch up. They're really faded, but hopefully I can restore them and bring them back and make them hopefully look close to new again. Now back here, obviously it's got a tray with unfortunately no lid. It's got these side rails down the side here that you can use to strap things down, but it does have a liner inside the tray, but no lid unfortunately. But a good space there for all those activities that you want to get done, small, big or large. Definitely a lot of room there to be able to store stuff, and really handy for any sort of tradie. Now the engine definitely needed a good groom. It was dirty on the inside. We'll get this looking spick and span, get it looking brand new again with a bit of elbow grease and definitely some spray in there. Alright, so we'll quickly take it for a quick spin. You guys can see the mighty BT-50 rolling in action. It is a 3-liter turbo diesel, so it doesn't have a huge amount of power. I think it's producing about 115 kilowatts at the wheels. I know that's massive power, right? And that's not what these utes are for. Obviously it's good for towing. It's a 4x4, you can take it out and the back roads if you want to go bush or anything like that. So it is a good solid ute. It is a turbo diesel, so these diesels are really good for reliability. They're easy to sell versus the petrol engines of these utes. So key tip for you guys there, if you're ever looking to flip utes, definitely go with the turbo diesel ones over the petrol. So first thing first was to give it a quick wash. Gave it a scrub on the outside to get it looking nice for all the photos. Gave the wheels nice good scrub, and we washed it down, and it actually turned out really nice. It's crazy what a wash can actually do, and just the small little things when it comes to a car like this, and me just being an absolute idiot. do really matter. And next was just to give it a groom on the inside. Now the seats were pretty dirty, but I wasn't going to mess around with that. And yeah, he left looks like a, I don't know, KFC combo underneath the seat. Sorry to interrupt today's video, guys. We got a sponsor, Armor All Protect, and this is what I use for all my cars when cleaning the inside. Gets all that dirt and grime off and leaves a really good shine. This is really good stuff, and I'm just kidding, I don't have any sponsors yet. I've got like 50 subscribers, but you know, Armor All, if you want to sponsor me, you know where to find me. Now I managed to pick this ute up for only $7,000. Obviously he said he wanted $8,000, but you know, I hit him with the low $7,000. I'll take it cash right now, and yeah, he said I'm keen. But even though I only have 52 subscribers at the time of this recording, shout out to all you guys. You guys are absolute legends. I do appreciate each and every one of you subscribing to the channel and watching my videos. You know, it means a hell of a lot. Without you guys, this channel really is nothing. So thank you to each and every one of you. Hopefully one day, you know, we might hit 1,000 and get us some sponsors. But you know, for now, I will always read and reply to all you guys' comments. So if there's ever anything that you want to know about where I get my cars, any part of the process or anything at all, yeah, please drop a comment. I will read and reply to all of your guys' comments now. So thank you to all of you guys. You guys are legends. Alrighty, for our next non-sponsor, we got Meguiar's Ultimate Protected Dash and Trim Restorer. Now this stuff is honestly like liquid gold. I use it on all of my cars for anything, just to restore the dash, the color. So as you can see, this is pretty damn faded. It doesn't look great. Now this stuff honestly is so good. Now you can actually restore stuff on the outside trim like this and stuff on the interior as well. So Meguiar's, if you see this, go ahead and sponsor your boy. Now let's see, I'll show you guys the magic with this stuff. So look at that already. And it actually does really stay on there. I know with a lot of products, if in the rain, you know, it will come off. But this stuff is honestly like magic. It will stay on there and really keep that darker black color for some time and make it look definitely a whole lot better. I mean, look at that already. That is a massive difference from this faded old grey to this really nice looking dark grey. So this is before and this is after. Pretty good, right? Thanks, Meguiar's. Alright, so these badges also came with the car, with the Mazda BT-50 and then the 3-litre diesel turbo. Now these will look pretty cool on the ute. Oh no, make it a little bit nicer. So we're just going to quickly prep these, stick them on, and see what they look like. Holy shit, guys! Check this out. Look at this. This basically looks like a brand new ute. Okay, yeah, I mean that's probably exaggerating a little bit. It is a 2010. It's not a mint. It's not even close to brand new. But wow, look at this transformation after just a couple of hours of work. We gave it a good scrub, gave it a good wash. We used the Armor All on the flares. They look really nice. Put some tire shine on, and you know, just a bit of elbow grease and just some basic cleaning products. It really turned out to look like a really nice ute. It doesn't look like it had been taken off-road. You know, it looked like a good, solid city ute. Now we put these badges on, you know, just to add that little bit extra. Makes it look really nice. We gave the inside a good clean. Now we didn't scrub the seats or anything. We didn't go too crazy. We wiped down the dash. We gave it a good vacuum. Got rid of that KFC combo he had underneath the seats, and you know, it does look a whole lot better. It is crazy just what a quick groom can really do to make a car look a whole lot different. So pretty happy with the transformation inside in just that short amount of time. It does look really good, but it's still obviously not a brand new car. It does still have a few stains and that sort of thing, but you know, we're not asking the world for it. We're going to list it at a good cheap price, you know, to allow for those small little things. So overall, pretty happy with the outcome. We've got these other 2 badges on the back. I just sanded them down, just put a bit of adhesive on the back of them, and it makes it look a whole lot better for sure. Alrighty guys, so there we have it after about 2 or 3 hours. Just checking my imaginary watch. Yeah, about, I don't know, half a day's work. Yeah, about 3 hours. We've basically gone ahead and given the BT-50 basically a quick makeover. Not looking to get absolute top dollar for this ute. We're basically going to sell it as is. We just did a bit of work just to tidy it up, to make it look nice and see what we can get for it. Now basically the strategy is we're going to list it for auction. Now I've had a quick look on Facebook Marketplace and Trade Me. Now these ones are typically going for over 10 grand. Now I'll be pretty happy if I was to make 9.5, 10 grand. So I'll probably put a no reserve $9,500. So we can make a quick $2,000 to $3,000 profit. I'll be pretty happy with that. And then once we hit that, we can actually get into that $10,000 bracket. So we're gonna get this listed. We're gonna list it for auction. I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. We're gonna see what we can get for it. Make sure you continue watching the series to find out how much money I make on this one and to see what's next for the Certified to Supercar series. Let's go.